It says 8 o'clock on my clock, so we'll stop the countdown. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for spending even a few minutes with me on your Sunday, or if you're watching in a replay, thank you for coming. Hi, Rika. Good to see you. Hello, Ronald. Hello, everyone. It's so nice to see familiar names. If it's your first time here, welcome. I monitor the chat, so you can, whatever you say, I'll try and reply. If you have requests, let me know and I'll read them. If I don't reply, it just means I have no idea what that song or that question is, but there are other very helpful people in the chat. Good. Let's take an hour to talk about all things accordion and music. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. Hello, Wendy. It's good to see you. Rainy and foggy. Yeah. Weather's been something. My audio should be okay. Let me know if I'm too low or too high and I can adjust. Yeah. Good morning. Hello. I wanted to play Die Zon Wetterit again. It came into my head last night and I wrote it down. I'm going to give it a try. I haven't played it since the summer. But I remember it. I just don't remember the chords. Let's do it in D minor. Why not? I'll play a song to get started. It's a little bit easier to do things that way. I can already tell that we probably did the song in C minor or G minor, but let's do it in D minor. Hi, Didi. Hi, Susan and Connie. a nice song. I zud vet a rit again. It's a Yiddish song. Oh no, I'm looping. It's a Yiddish. Beautiful song. It has some tricky parts. I'm happy I remembered them. They tripped me up a few times, but really nice song. It's good to see everyone. Do you take requests? Yes, please. Please make the request. If I know it, I'll play it. If I don't, I could listen and figure it out if it's simple. If not, I'll say, I'm sorry, I don't know that song. It's good to see everyone. It looks like you're more comfortable with a large accordion. I'm getting more comfortable with this guy. The story is, this accordion sat there, where the red accordion is now, because the red accordion was here. I went to Toronto. I took the straps from the red accordion to be the straps of an accordion I took to Toronto. I forgot those straps there. And so that accordion, which used to be my main accordion, doesn't have straps. And so this became my main accordion. And so the more I play it, the more comfortable I get. There are no indicators where the E minor is. But now I could find the E minor with that distance. So much of my life is like that, where due to some circumstance, I'm forced to use something over and over again, and that regularity breeds familiarity. Yeah, I remember my stories that apply and don't apply to music. I used to ride a scooter in Toronto. A scooter, you know what a scooter is, like a Vespa. And the brake cable snapped. So I didn't have a front brake. And the cost of replacing that front brake was X. It was $500, let's say. And the person that came to do the repair said, hey, you know, instead of this repair, you know, you could buy a motorcycle for like $600 or $700. And so I said, okay, don't do the repair. And I went on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace idea before it existed. And I found a motorcycle, and I learned to ride a motorcycle because the repair for the scooter was too expensive. And I love motorcycles, and I've owned lots of motorcycles after that. Same idea with these. I could go and buy new straps for that, but it's a bit out of the way, and so it's easier to just take this accordion and now use it. And now I know how to use this accordion better. Good. Kind of applies, kind of doesn't. Good. This true musette is so lovely. Let's do, there was a question. You can put Finesse by Michael Prince. Let me write it down. I don't know the song. There was one request before. Good to see you, Susan. There was one request before for... I had a student question. Hi, I'm learning the tune called La Partida, Venezuelan Waltz. But I'm stuck on the second part. I'm wondering why, because it's still the same rhythm on the left hand. I can play the right hand, but I'm finding it very difficult to fit the rhythm to the right hand. Only in the second part, here. Check out the video at 3:53. It's not a nice version of the song, but I don't really read music, like me. So this presentation helps me to check what I'm hearing. Let's do this. Let's do this. This is a question from L. La Partida at 3:53. These are the two links. Let's listen. I need to hear the song. Oh, this is the song played. Oh, this, let me, I just want to hear the song played non-mechanically. No, La Partida, Venezuelan Waltz. Let's hear it. Lots of introductions. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see what happens at 353. That beautiful. Where was the part that was sent to me at 353? We're looking at this. So I'm not gonna read the sheet music because why? What's happening here? We have a machine playing it. Okay to learn, totally okay. So we have some music that's happening. D minor, A minor, E7, A minor, A minor, E7, da 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 da, A minor, pa da pa pa da pa pa da pa, E7, da 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 da, A minor. All we need to know right now is the E7, pa pa, A minor, E7, A minor. Clear. Let's listen to this part played. Pa pa. Fast forwarding. This is the part that's difficult. Right? That matches to what's happening here. Cool. Let's dive in. What's happening? We have E major or E7 on our left hand. We have an E7 on our left hand. We're doing a little bit of a deep dive, but this is good even if you're not a musician. Hello, William. We have an E7 to an A minor. And Lucy, Al was saying, I can play the right hand, but I'm finding it very difficult to sync the rhythm of the left hand and the right hand. Let's do it together. Left hand is, you could do it. E7, pa pa, A minor. E7, A minor. Easy? Sure. Pa pa. Right hand is fitting more notes than that. Syncing on a waltz is difficult. Right hand is doing this. Pa 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 pa. Right hand separately is doing this. So, right hand is doing an E7 or it's going to be difficult to sync them. Some things to help. I'm going to loop a waltz. How do we pa 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 da 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 pa 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 da 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 da. We can go slower. If you don't have a looper, I know some of you don't, we're gonna do a search for waltz metronome at 100, at 80, sure. E major. A minor. That's what's difficult. They're doing something similar. Fast and beautiful, as with any thing. Anything that you could fit in, I would practice with a waltz metronome. That's slow, and you slowly increase from 80 to 90. Same idea. And eventually do it with your own papa on the left hand. You do a papa. Right? And then etc. So the right hand is doing something different than the left hand, and it's difficult to sync them. And so we use tools, pointing at the computer, at the loop pedal, at our hand. Da, 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 da. Again, the accordion is doing this exercise. I'm rubbing my belly, and what are we doing? We're doing this, but with our fingers. Do, da, da, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. That's the accordion. And it's difficult because the music is asking you to do it with specific notes. But you're doing a good job. Keep at it, Lucy, and everyone else that's learning difficult songs. Go slow, etc. I hope that helps. Hello, DDB13245. Good to see you. Rainy and snowy. Hello, Jose. Good morning, Denise. It's good to see everyone. Good. Beautiful song, La Partida, Venezuelan Waltz. Very cool. We did the answer. I like it when it's doable. Good morning, Cindy. Let's try to listen to Finesse by Michael Prince. I'm looking at my replay. I don't like looking at my replay. I should leave that alone. We're doing a screen share, and we're looking at Finesse by Michael Prince. Let's listen and see what this does. I may not be able to play it, but I could talk through it.
Hey, Bo.
Will, what that is? Do you not get the concept?
We're in B minor. Not sure where it's going, but let's keep listening. What's going on in my head? I'm waiting for a chord change. We're in the key of B minor. I'm waiting for it to go to an E minor or an F sharp, maybe drop to the A or the D. We're in this area of the Stradella bass system. I'm just listening for that chord change. Maybe this is the song. Is this the song? It has cool vibes. I couldn't do this on solo accordion. Sorry, I pulled up this video. It has a cool vibe. I couldn't do it on solo accordion without a loop pedal, right? It's lovely. I would like to perform with other people in a loop pedal. La Reine de Musette. Yeah. That's a song that I'm not going to attempt. I've heard Anthony Schultz perform it. I'm not going to touch that one. It's fast, it's beautiful, it's difficult. He does a fantastic job of doing it. Good. Thank you to everyone that's been coming to the Wednesday sessions. It's really cool to take your questions live over Zoom. I hope to do more of it. We'll do one on Sunday as well. Next Sunday, not next Sunday, someone's here, but likely the following Sunday. I could do La Foule. minor, D, to G minor mostly. Da-da-ba, G minor to D. The hard is G minor. And I'm gonna go to C minor, yum, ba da da, ba da ba da da, G minor, da. Same thing as C minor to G minor to D major to G minor. We're always going to the 4 or the 5 around the G minor. Yeah, so all those songs contained a similar... So, Susan's question, for those of us who are slow on the learning curve and like to try and follow along, could you give us the key the song is in before you start? The key is the crucial part because it tells you where to come back to, where we're going. The lovely thing about the Stradella bass system is once you know the key of the song, the rest of the song, it's like an elastic band. It might go here, it's not going to go down here. It's an elastic band that could go maybe 3 this way and 3 this way. 4 if you really stretch it. But it always comes back to the key, to the root. I have a lesson about the root of the song. So those songs, La Foule, Anniversary Waltz, La Comparsita, all contained extremely similar chords with a key of G minor, and they went to the minor 4, C minor, and to the 5, the D. Yeah, Sous le ciel de Paris, 100%. G minor, ba da ba 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 ba, C minor, D, da 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 da, without a D minor. All those songs we can connect them nicely because we're playing in them the same key. They may not be originally in the same key, but we're playing in the same key, and they can be played as waltzes, even La Comparsita de Tango. And when we have an understanding of those chords, we could do things with them, like connect them, move them around. Amazing. Yeah, listening for chord changes, 100%. When does the chord change come? And if I know that there are just 2 chord changes that it can go to, other than staying where it is, can I sense when there's tension, which is the 5, or when there's relief, which is the minor 4? Lemon Moon, do you take requests for anime cartoon? There's a Comic-Con coming up, very cool. And a friend of mine wants to play a melody called Alice game for a show called Rosen Maiden. I don't know where to start. Let's try it. I remember there was a video game called Alice, which was like a really dark Alice in Wonderland. America McGee? Maybe. This is when I last played video games a long time ago. Melody called Alice game for a show called Rosen Maiden. I'll show you Rosen Maiden OST Alice game. Let's listen. This might be way over what I can do. And I'm just going to do one thing. Is this me? This is me. Good. I googled Alice game Rosen Maiden. Let's have a listen. Oh, what could... C minor? So, me and Susan are really working on our spotting chord changes. When do they happen? It's the first step. And then identifying what are they. Let's listen. Again, I'm hearing one chord, C minor. Still C minor. Did you hear that? Did you feel it? I'm going to change, we don't need to see it, there's nothing happening other than the lovely picture. let's listen, see if you could spot when the chord change happens. Something. So, what is happening? We're in C minor. To the person that asked this question, I don't read sheet music. I can identify notes, but I can't read it. And so let's see what happens. So we're in C minor, which means we have C minor on our left hand and C minor on our right hand. I'm playing the chords. Something like that, right? What's the chord change that it changes to? Right? The only notes are notes from the C minor. That's why it helps to know chords. Twice. Do da da da. Beautiful. It's really close. That was a great vocal, whatever happened there. It goes down from the C minor. Remember that elastic band? This is a stretch that stretches the band from the C to the B flat to the A flat. We went da da da. Beautiful chord progression that's really popular in video games and in all sorts of music. This is, and as we wind on down the road, or hit the road, Jack, and don't you cut the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. There must be some way out of here. These are all chord changes from the C minor to the A flat. So because I'm familiar with those songs and I've played them, this chord change I could hear. We can all hear when the chord changes. This is just finding which puzzle piece does it fit. So the chord changes in general happens twice. A flat. I think it comes back through the B flat faster. Up. Right from that A flat. I believe that this is all you need to do for your friend. The practice, like I teach every song on Accordion Love, you need to know 3 chords. And what I mean by need to know is if I say Lemon Moon, play for me an A flat major. Right hand and left hand plays it. The 3 chords are C minor, B flat, and A flat. If it's difficult, which these are difficult chords, you could play the A minor, G, F. and then transpose the entire song to those notes. And now it's easier to remember A minor, G, F. That's that progression of Stairway to Heaven. And as we wind on down the road, etc. So those three chords you need to know, like you know the numbers 2, 4, and 6. You can play around with them. Left hand can do waltz, oompa. Right hand can move between them. And then play back the... This is how we learn this song. This is how we learn all songs. Good. I'm happy it worked out. Lovely. Good. I like when songs work out. Ba ba beep beep ba, ba 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 ba. I kind of want to hear the rest of the song. Double check to see what it's gonna do. What's it doing there? Again, C minor. We can assume that it's going to keep doing the same thing. Same chord change. But remember, very similar to what happened in La Partida. These things, the ba ba bo ba 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 bo ba ba ba. What happened? Well, we were doing an E7. We're doing here in C minor for Rosen Maiden OST Alice game. It's slightly different. Right? And what it means when you understand this, and you're not just reading the notes, it means if I'm walking around with my friend in this Comic-Con, I don't need my sheet music. I know those three chords. And if my friend is walking around with a glockenspiel, or they're walking around as Zelda or something, and they're having the... and they know the D minor, I could say, hey, let's play Alice game in D minor. The three chords are D minor, C, B flat, right? Hey friend, play along, right? Da 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 da. Hey friend, play along. Etc. Right? Whether it's your friend on a glockenspiel, your friend on a recorder, maybe you have two accordions, but the idea is the goal is to understand those three chords, how to move between them, even when the song speeds up. Yes. Anyways, I love these kinds of questions, and I like connecting them back to the beginning. La Partida. Yes, Denise, there was a question. Could you do the monthly challenge blues double notes? Sure. And I'll connect it to another question. We have a good 10 minutes. Yeah. The blues challenge was play the blues with two notes at once. I'll do it and then I'll explain what I'm doing. I'll pull up a blues backing track. I'm gonna do it in another key so that I'm not doing the actual challenge. We'll do blues in B flat backing track. B flat backing track. We'll see what this is. Same chord progression that we always do. This percentage sign means play these blues. Play the same chord. Let's listen, and I'm playing the blues in B flat. Something like that. But the trick is I'm not allowed to use just single notes. I should always use always more than one note. Let's listen. You can follow along. Etc. Oh, I thought I was sharing my screen. Sorry, so you could follow along. Sorry for... I pressed something. B flat 7. We need to know 3 chords. Just like on the previous song, we needed to know those 3 chords, C minor, A flat, and B. I know those chords. I need to know B flat 7. I need to know E flat 7 and F7. Those are the 3 chords of the blues. For our monthly challenge, we need to know them in C. CX. Same idea, C7, F7, and G7. As this is going along, were they highlighted? Yeah. So as the highlights are happening, E flat 7, B flat 7, same old thing, B flat 7. My fingers are locked. I'm only hitting the notes from those chords. Denise, you have access to the email that I just sent on Friday? Yesterday was Friday, 2 days ago. That shows those exercises on becoming familiar with chord shapes. C7 and same idea with my F7, anchoring on the note and the 7 and moving in between them with these 3 fingers. That's what I was doing during this backing. E flat. Etc. It can be a difficult challenge, but start really, really slowly. No problem, Didi. Good to see you. Toda. Good. So, let me know where you're having trouble, Denise. But it's playing those 3 chords, at least one note from them. So C7 can look like this. or C, like that. But try and include that 7 note, that flat 7. G7, etc. Following along with that blues track, always with a blues backing track, so that it has some context, so those notes live within a framework. Good. I'll answer the other question on Wednesday on the Zoom, because it's much more instructional than just this. Jorge, I don't know those songs. Pink Panther is Beautiful and Difficult. Red Roses for a Blue Lady, I also don't know. I heard a beautiful version. Yo-Yo Ma played Summer Over the Rainbow on cello. Oh, he holds attention like no one else. Just beautiful. Rest in peace, Stanky. Or Rip Stanky, I don't know. What had me squeezing thanks, fan one. That's not an easy song, but it's a beautiful one. I'm sorry to hear that that Stanky passed away. I didn't know him, but he sounds like a nice guy. Tennessee Waltz. Let's do Tennessee Waltz. I also don't know Misty, Jorge. I know it. Look at me. I'm as frightened as a kitten up a tree. This feeling I get misty each moment we're near. I don't know. I know it. I've never played it though. I know it's difficult, or it can be difficult. Let's do Tennessee Waltz in in a loop in C major. Let's do have 5 minutes. Let's do a loop. We'll turn this on. We'll put drum backing. Dee ba 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 ra da dee dee. How does it go? Yeah, that sounds nice. Okay, we'll do it all accordion. Hopefully I remember. exactly. Yeah, nice song. Tennessee Waltz, to your question, Jose, is it bad to play mostly by ear? I can read music, but I find I can play just by ear with more expression. Play both. It depends on your circumstance. That's the fast answer. I I I can't read sheet music at all. I know chords though, and I understand where songs go in general. And I've played a lot in bands and supporting musicians. And so when musicians pass around sheet music, I'm no good. But play a song once, and I got really good with understanding the feel and when to play and when not to play. So, Jose, it depends the kind of music that you're playing and your own circumstances. Um, don't I think it's like learning to read or to cook from a recipe. It's always a good idea to learn music. If you have 3 months in your life where you can dedicate your time to reading music, do it while also doing ear training exercises. I'll show you one thing before I need to log off. Accordion Love, there are free resources. Am I showing my screen? Yeah, under resources, free resources. Do ear training exercises. Ear training exercises when I had a mustache. Do these. I don't want you to just read and get lost if you don't have the sheet music. Do these ear training. Oh, I was so young. Do these ear training exercises. Do these exercises so that when I play, you can play it back. And you start to get an understanding of, oh, where are they going to go? Where's it going to go from that C major chord? What are the likely possibilities? Again, it takes months. It takes years. But it's a good idea. It's a good idea. I don't do it because I don't do it for no good reason. I should. It's one of those things that I should be doing, like yoga and breathing and meditation. But this is lovely for me. Anyways, thank you for coming, everyone. I'll see you next Sunday. I don't think we'll have a live stream, but keep an eye out on my email. Check out Accordion Love. There's a free 1-week trial. Those of you that are doing your monthly challenges, how does one read sheet music? Like you read this, like you read words on a paper. Yeah, you read sheet music, you play sheet music, you can write music, all sorts of things. Wonderful questions for ChatGPT. It's the greatest time ever to learn to play music. Don't do it all by yourself. There are other people in the world looking to learn music. There are people in your community that would like to learn music, that want to listen to your music. Please play and learn publicly. It's something that should be seen. It's not just the end result. Anyways, thank you. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a good week.